Hey guys, it's your man Emman here, and today, boys and girls, we are going to be taking a look at some confirmed new features coming to FIFA 17 Career Mode and Pro Clubs. Oh, and also, I know you guys have been asking me about this, so I think it's time to bring back the intro. Let's go! So a couple of days ago, EA did release a few pictures on Twitter which confirmed some features coming to FIFA 17 Career Mode and Pro Clubs. Now, when I first saw them, all I can say is that they look absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to show some of you guys who haven't seen it yet. But if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Snapchat so you can keep up to date with what's going on and just see like a day-to-day life of Emman. But enough of me talking, let's go and see some new features coming very soon to FIFA 17. Right, so I decided to kick this off by taking a look at some new features coming to career mode. So since FIFA 17 is powered by Frostbite, it seems managers are now being brought into life basically, so you can see them react to anything that is going on the pitch. So basically, if you score a goal, they could celebrate, they could, you know, throw a clipboard around or something when they're angry. I don't know, all I can say is it's absolutely amazing. So what EA have confirmed with this picture is that you're able to choose your own avatar to represent you as a manager on the touchline. And also, I did hear that you can pick out of 11 template coaches and stuff. So as you can see, there are already 6 here, and you know, there's some good faces there. Hopefully there's someone that like represents me, you know. I don't really look like any of them, but hey, it still looks absolutely amazing. That's all I can say. Now, another thing that's being brought into career mode is the different design that they're using. So for example, with team selection here, when you're picking Real Madrid, for example, to manage, you can see like their history, when they're established. It even has their transfer budget of 99 million and also their club worth of 3.1 billion. And it just looks so clean, to be honest. You can see their home and away kit and also the stadium that they use. There is a new feature called Total Club Management. So this basically gives you new objectives to fulfill based on the board's priorities. So for example, over here, we can see there's domestic success, continental success, brand exposure, financial and youth development. So of course, with Real Madrid, their domestic and continental success, they are both at critical. So the board expects you to win both of them. Brand exposure as well, which is completely new. I don't even know what that is. I guess it's just like advertising, maybe buying like record signings, like what Manchester United, how we bought Pogba and it was everywhere. There's so many adverts and stuff like that. Also for Real Madrid, the board's expectations for their financial status is low over there. So I guess it just means that you can spend as much as you want, but just as long as you are winning. And also with the youth development category, the board's expectation for that is high. So I guess that means you have to be signing players from the youth development system and maybe putting them into the first 11, giving them all that training as well. So this just looks absolutely amazing so far. Now, another new feature which EA Sports have added and not many people actually know about is they've added the Japan J1 League into FIFA 17. So yeah, that's some information you guys know. But if we also see this picture here, it just gives you a comparison to see how each club has their own unique board expectations. So with Gamba Osaka, if I'm saying that right, you have their small history background. They have a transfer budget of 6 million, which is like a big difference between Real Madrid's budget, and their club worth is only 17.2 million. But looking at these board expectations, it's of course a lot different than Real Madrid. So for example, their domestic success is seen as high from the board, but their continental success is at a medium. So maybe it's not going to be bad if you don't win, but they want you to at least give it a go, I guess. And also with their brand exposure, that's at a medium. So I guess it just means promoting your brand in, let's say, Europe or Asia, or all these different places. And also with Gamba Osaka, their financial status is low, like Real Madrid. So I guess that means you can spend as much as you want, but as long as you're winning, that's the main thing. But on the other hand, their youth development system is seen as low. So I guess that means you don't really have to promote youth players if you don't want to. You know, at the end of the day, it's up to you because you will be the manager. Okay, so another thing that's interesting about career mode is now there's a manager popularity rating, and you basically have to be achieving your goals in order to keep your popularity rating high. So like this, for example, being the manager of Real Madrid, they have 3 objectives. So their first objective is within 2 seasons in the Champions Cup, they have to win the cup, which is quite interesting because that gives you like a 2-year deadline in order to try and win the Champions League or the Champions Cup. And then another objective is to qualify qualify for the Champions Cup, of course, and then their final objective over here is to win the cup of the Copa de España. So yeah, I feel this total club management feature will add a fresh and dynamic approach to career mode. So every season your objectives are going to continuously change, and it's going to be affecting your popularity rating. So for example, if you wanted to move to a bigger club, they might have a expected popularity rating of 85 or something. So you basically have to like be winning your objectives at your current club in order to maybe move to Bayern Munich or something like that. I think that's just an idea I just thought of in my head, but that would be actually quite interesting because it brings another challenge to trying to win and complete all your objectives. Now, another thing that EA have confirmed in FIFA 17 career mode is something called Club Worth, and this basically gives you a detailed breakdown of your income, so how much you're spending and how much you're earning as well, which is absolutely amazing, and it brings like a more authentic feel to career mode. So yeah, what you can see here for Real Madrid again is that they've spent $40.6 million, but then they've earned 40.9, so they have a profit of 334k, which is not bad, but I mean their financial status was low, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So some examples that EA have given for things you might see in your income category are things like transfers, so the players you sell, the people you loan out. You can even get match day revenue now, which is absolutely amazing. Also your income from media and merchandising, so I'm really excited to see what that means, or like what you can actually do with the media merchandising. Maybe you can buy new players and then you just sell more shirts and stuff like that, and you earn more money through that. I don't really know. I'm just really excited for this game, man. Also, on top of all of these new features, they've given us some examples of things you might be spending your money on. So for example, the players you buy, your scout wages. They also say youth facilities, which is quite interesting. So I guess that means you can start upgrading your youth facilities, so to try and get world-class players in and trying to compete with other world-class youth development programs, let's say with like the Barcelona ones or the Real Madrid ones. And another thing they give as an example is stadium maintenance and travel. So that's quite interesting. I mean, does that mean we can start upgrading our stadiums, making them bigger and better? Or does that just mean we're going to have to be leaving some money aside in order to look after the grass or the lights or just the seats and stuff? But travel is something very, very different. I guess you can pick how your players travel, maybe plane, coach, I don't know. That just sounds really, really interesting. So yeah, I really do like this Club Worth feature because it gives you an insight into what you're spending your money on and what you can cut back costs on as well in order to get a profit, if you want to really get a profit, or if you just want to like blow your money away, you go and do that, you know. But for now, this is going to end all the career mode features I know of so far, or all the career mode features that EA have confirmed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to pro clubs. I'm really excited for this, so let's go. Right, so with pro clubs, no one actually thought EA might be upgrading it. They apparently, I heard they were just going to keep it the same like FIFA 16, so I was quite sad about that. But then all of a sudden, a few hours ago, EA dropped a few pictures about pro clubs. Like here, for example, this is a new aspect of pro clubs called player growth. So apparently this new system is based on your overall match rating, and it also focuses more on your teamwork and cooperation. So you can't just be that guy that takes the ball and runs around the whole pitch just by yourself. You actually have to work with your teammates, and I guess that gives a more authentic feel, trying to create some real world football going on when you're playing with your friends. Now when I'm looking at this picture, it's clearly obvious that EA have decided to give pro clubs a revamp. Like, look at the design, it looks very, very crisp. So on the right hand side you have your attributes there, but it's shown more in detail on the left hand side, and I feel you can actually upgrade your attributes because I see the left analog stick symbol there. So maybe you just direct it to where you want to upgrade and you maybe spend points on it or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but it looks really, really good. I mean, he's got some traits there, I'm not quite sure what they are, but he is a striker and finisher, and yeah, this looks very, very solid. Also, another thing that EA did mention about pro clubs is focusing actually quite a lot on the match rating you get. So basically, you know, you finish a match, you get a match rating out of 10, and depending on the position you play, your attributes are going to level up at different speeds. So for example, if you're a striker, your shooting attribute is going to level up more quickly than your defending attribute, and vice versa. Let's say if you're a defender, and then you can also chart your progress and see individual attribute growth, which is really interesting and gives a more detailed approach to pro clubs. I mean, this is what we've been asking for, so thank you so much, EA. Now, as we can see here, the person's deciding to pick a player trait. So let's say for this one, they got long shot, and you can see it's going to increase your long shot shooting skill, for example. And what EA have said about player traits is that they're going to be bringing more in to give a wider variety of traits, to give it a new layer of depth to see how your player grows. So for example, what I'm seeing here, maybe there's a clinical finisher, the player's already selected, and then you've also selected long shot, so you can individually pick what attribute you want to increase, which is really interesting. And I've also heard, maybe as a rumor, that EA are planning to bring something into pro clubs called skill points. Now, it's not been fully confirmed yet, but what it is you earn it in game by playing league or cup matches, and you're able to equip like specific traits to your attributes, so your physical, defending, dribbling, passing, shooting, pace, or goalkeeping. So I'm guessing the skill points are meant to be used in order to buy your traits, maybe, so like your giant throw-in trait, your extra pace trait, you know, something like that, which is quite interesting as well. And also I find it quite interesting that you earn them in game, you can't buy them, so you actually have to play games in order to get maybe the best traits that are suitable for your player. So once again, this feature just brings a whole new look to pro clubs, and it looks really good so far. But now it's time for the final confirmed feature on FIFA 17. Now with this feature, I've been hearing people ask about it for years. When will it come out? When will it come out? And EA never replied until now. Ladies and gentlemen, the final confirmed feature for FIFA 17 Pro Clubs so far is Creator Kit. Oh my goodness, finally, thank you EA. Now looking at this Creator Kit image, this makes me so excited for pro clubs, and I'm definitely going to be making a pro club series when FIFA 17 comes out. So as we can see here, you can pick your primary colors, your secondary colors, your tertiary colors. They do not hold back on your customization options here. I mean, looking at this pros kit, it looks quite nice as well since you've made it basically. And as we can see here, you've got the different options of the templates. EA have confirmed there's going to be 24 kit templates to pick from. So over here we can already see maybe 9 confirmed kit templates, so you can already start deciding. So yeah, you've got different options here. You've got the stripes going long ways, you've got the stripes going sideways, you've also got like a simple kit as well, which looks really good. And I guess you're able to customize your kit in order to match your team's personality, which is something we've been asking for years, and EA are finally going to be delivering. But guys, creating a kit for your pro clubs is something quite interesting, and it's never been done before in FIFA. But of course, no kit would be complete without your very own crest. Yes, that's right, you can create your own crest as well. So looking at this image, it seems they do not hold back, like I said, on their customization options. You're able to make your own crest shape, and you see a few template designs of specific things that can go on that crest. And also you can change the color to match your team kit. So once again, like the creator kit option, this custom crest allows your team kit to have more of an authentic feel to it. So for example, when you're scoring that winning goal to win you the league title and also get you promoted, you're just going to be like, yeah, this is our club and we're going down in history. You know, just it's really good what EA have done. Well done EA, well done. But yeah guys, just to give my final verdict on FIFA 17, all I can say is you need to buy the game, because if you don't, you're going to miss out on all these amazing features that EA have finally decided to listen to the audience and actually give us. So thank you very much EA. I mean, this looks really good so far. But anyway, if you guys are excited for FIFA as much as I am, then be sure to smash that like button. And also, if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe for more content coming very soon so you don't miss out. But like always, I've just got to say thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.